Hello and welcome to another episode of TPK, the show so named so that if I do accidentally kill all of my players, I can just call it branding. Yes, welcome to the Players Keep. That's still catching me by surprise. Speaking of those players, let me introduce you to them now. Right on my left, I have Charlotte coming!
She keeps coming!
Joey Gray and Pete Austin, and left on my right, I have Lisa Oliphant, Ben Fenner, and Kendall Boardman.
Hey.
Kendall.
I feel like we were a bit of an afterthought there.
For you,
Necessarily so, Ben. That was the worst thing I've ever heard.
It depends where your mind is at.
Oh, Ben.
Thank you.
For now, I am the one and only Jack Fletcher, but as we know, that can change at any time.
It's true.
For now.
For now.
Yes, live show, Thursday, 24th of October. We announced it last week. We're going to announce it this week, and the next week, and the week after, and the week after. Tickets are on sale now. Link posted below.
Wait, are we on the bottom?
I don't know.
I
Yeah,
think
we
it's
are.
in the
We're
chat. I
the
think it'll go in the chat. We'll see. Does it
So
go
we
in the
actually all
chat?
need to go
Still
that
down.
way.
Is the chat.
Tickets are on there.
Fuck. Time to stay at the...
Tickets are £5.
That's not much.
So it's Thursday, 24th of October. Doors will open at 6:30 p.m. and the event will start at 7. And we'll be doing an in-canon one-shot, which will slot somewhere in our weekly schedules. Can't predict what that is yet, because who knows with availability.
Gosh,
But it'll be at the Feel Good Club in Northern Quarter in Manchester. So come on down, bring your friends, bring your D&D groups.
Bring your D&D group.
Bring your Dean group if you want. Fucking everyone's welcome.
Bring your friends' friends. Bring your mum's friends. Bring your mum.
I think my mum might come.
Well done, Ben.
I think my mum.
And we'll have a merry old time.
We will.
Yeah, come hang out with Jack's family.
Yeah. Hi, Mum.
And us. We'll be there as well.
With that being said...
Also,
I'm so sorry!
In the last couple of episodes, you may have heard, you may not have realised, but there has been some new lovely music from a wonderful company called Monument Studios. We would have done some posts already on our socials, so go have a look at them. But they have lovingly given us 100 gigabytes worth of music for us to use on our episodes, which I love and have already stuck my nose in, very much so. They are running a Kickstarter right now. Go check our socials for all the information. There'll be a couple of videos where we promote what their Kickstarter is. But yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah.
The music
Thank
is
you very
literally
much.
incredible. This is one of the tunes right now. Isn't
How
that great?
exciting that we get to do things like this.
And then there's also this one.
Oh, that was totally different to the first one.
And we also have some magical sound effects like this.
Ben, it doesn't work if you also make the sound effects.
I'll mute my mic. I'm just so used to being a kid being like, pow, pow, pow.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you guys. And yeah, that's all of them. Bye.
Beautiful. I am exquisite, flawless, just like a horse is. And with that being said, let us not keep the players waiting. Let us not keep you waiting. It is time to enter the Players Keep.
Just like a horse was.
Oh.
In the last chapter of our story, the Dawn Takers awoke in the city of Tillarellarolk and started to prepare for the journey over to Leatherforth. One of the first things that they did in that day, Tony scryed on Sadie's sister, Gwendolyn. Gwen? Was it Gwen? It was. You looked at me as if I'd done that wrong.
Delyn.
That changes everything.
Yeah.
And you saw Gwen cooking and then feeding the stew that she had made to Sadie's mother. A woman who simply sat staring out of her porch into the forests beyond. And Sadie explained that her mother for many years, had been afflicted with a condition that left her vacant and staring most days. With the knowledge that her family was safe, you set out into the city to acquire what you needed. One of the first things were mounts, and you were pointed towards the grove, and on your way, you encountered an old friend, Nakani.
Yeah. Fair.
Oh yeah, that happened.
You're with us already.
Who's she?
That's not that old.
Nakani, springing out of a nearby alley, accosted the lot of you, gripping you tightly in hugs of merriment and mirth. And you all went over to the grove. Are you all right today?
Are you?
I'm fine.
One of these days we'll get through one of these recaps.
I hope one day.
It's all, we're just scared, Jack. That's what
Good,
it is.
good,
We're just
good. I'm glad.
very scared.
We're preparing to focus. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
That's what it is. Okay. You let me know when that kicks in.
Got you covered, mate.
That's right, have a drink.
I may as well. And with Nakani in tow, you all went over to the grove where you met with a gnome called Liza Furcollar. And she sold you not horses, but giant weasels.
So cute.
After that, you all regrouped. Nakani visiting, Nakani visiting the Dancing Trout and meeting up with Cricket and Tony, who had gone to acquire diamonds and diamond dust for the purposes of spell components. You drank, made merry, and that evening you settled down to rest. However, it was not a restful night. Antonia, feeling somewhat magnanimous, went to Sadie's room and offered to try and send a message to her mother. Sadie acquiesced to this request, and you tried to send a message and immediately found that it was significantly more difficult to attempt this. And you very quickly found out why. For as you sent the message, it was not her mother's psychic energy that you came in contact with, but a swirling mass of voices that seemed to take a special interest that you had stepped foot there. Sadie, you saw Tony send this message, and her eyes go black, and maddened gibberish started pouring out of her mouth, and you could not wake her from this state. You called in Willow, who also tried to heal her. And unfortunately, the magic that you attempted to cast was ineffective. And so, you grabbed Antonia's holy symbol, and a symbol that you had on your person of the same shape. And you made a deal. The cost of that deal, you know not yet. But Antonia was cured of the madness that had gripped her mind. You all took your rest that evening, though Antonia, your sleep was plagued with nightmares and those same voices. And that is where we now pick up as a new day dawns. Dawn Takers, What would you like to do?
So we've headed out, haven't we?
Yeah, I think everybody's scooched apart from
Should we go straight out?
Behind.
Yeah, I think after the...
toenail and sardine.
Incredible.
After
Very
the...
If I have to be soggy, they have to be sardine.
I love sardine.
Sardine is great.
Tell story. No, I'm joking. After the... Yeah, after the conversation she had with Siggy, Tony would have left, but not with you guys. Wherever you're going to get the weasels.
Yeah, but you go first.
Oh.
By all means, Tony.
Oh.
Where are you headed?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, still feeling a bit rattled after the nightmare. She's gonna go and look for the temple to Dara in the city.
Are you just looking of your own volition? Or are you going to ask? Up to you.
I think... Well, yeah, she literally has no idea where it could be, does she, at this point? She doesn't know where it is, so... Sure.
At the end of your rope with trying to find this temple, you ask a passerby as to where one might go if they were to pray to Dara. And you realise very quickly why you have not found the temple thus far. You have been looking for a building, and it is not such. The temple to Dara is located in the grove. And you head over in that direction.
Oh, hi, Tony.
Hey!
Picking up some weeds. What you doing here?
Keeping a weather eye out for the rest of your companions and avoiding them as best you can, which is easily done in a city of this size. You make your way over to the Grove District. You actually pass Liza Fur Collar's corral of remaining weasels. You head on up.
I didn't go yesterday, though, so I don't know.
There is a thin but well-beaten track that leads off amongst the trees. You head down, and the trees here are not closely bunched like that of a forest. They're wide open spaces. And barely 15, 20 feet past the first couple of trees, the pathway curves around a very large oak. And you see an open space. And you immediately know that you are in the right place. For dotted about this open space, there are 5 monoliths. They're about 4.5 feet tall, and on each of them is set a sphere of stone. And there is also a hemisphere of stone in the centre. The stone in the centre is a very flat grey. The monolith closest to that has a small sphere of white on it. The next closest is a very large sphere of blue. The one after that, pink. And the one furthest away from the centre, orange. It seems you have found the temple, so to speak, of Dara. And you do also see a couple of individuals walking around in very plain-looking grey robes.
Okay. I think as she gets to kind of near where the opening is, where she sees all the different monoliths, she starts to panic a little bit, but I think she composes herself and like puts on that mask that she puts on when doing things like this. And she walks in to the clearing. I think she takes a moment just to look over each of the different moons there. And I think she tries to connect for a second before cutting it off, and she'll walk over to someone there who looks not super important, but not regular. If that makes sense.
One of the lower clerics.
Yeah.
You can do so. There is a halfling with curly, black, glossy hair in a mop, they look to be male. Cool, white skin with rosy cheeks. And they greet you. Hello,
Hi.
can I help you with anything at all?
This is a beautiful place.
Thank you very much.
Sorry to kind of get straight to the point, but I'm just looking for some guidance.
We can provide it if we can.
And she'll glance over to the white moon. I'm with a group, and I've recently come into contact with some form of darkness. And I need to know if it has latched onto me, or if it's just my mind, if that makes any sense.
This darkness of which you speak, what has it done to you?
I don't know. I connected with it, I think, by accident. I didn't mean to. And I mean, one minute I was here, the next I wasn't. My friend said that it changed me for a minute. I was babbling and just not myself, and then managed to get me back. But last night, I heard the voices again in my sleep.
He thinks for a moment, and then he turns slowly, inviting you to walk with him. And he moves over towards the blue sphere,
Okay.
places a hand on it. I don't claim to know all the powers that be out there. I don't think there's anyone out there who could know. But it is entirely possible that you have contacted something quite dark. From what you describe, the effect that it has on you, I think it would be important to remember the sister of your god. And he nods to the holy symbol hanging around your neck. Nelaguir teaches us calm and tranquility in the face of great change, and that sometimes change can be good. But I think in this moment she could lend you strength by chasing those fears away. Bear her in mind when you pray, but keep a vigil eye out. Should this entity still contact you, you may need to seek higher power. They might be able to assist you. Do not give it any more strength than it already has. Maintain your tranquility.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No. How long has this temple been here?
Longer than I've been around. Most temples are very old. Some of them go back. Some people say before the fall.
Okay.
Most of them have been around for a very long time.
Well, thank you.
You're very welcome. I shall leave you to your day. May the moons watch over you.
And you?
He nods his head and very respectfully withdraws and moves off.
I think she, for a minute, she kind of looks for a place to sit and meditate. But then she kind of looks at the Moon King's main monolith. And like, she decides against it as she like takes in her surroundings, and it's kind of far too familiar. So she'll just kind of like nod to the guy if he's still there, and then head back.
You move back out. He does notice you leave and returns the nod, but goes about his business. And you exit the Temple of Dara and head back to the Dancing Trout. Wonderful. And we shall leave that there for the moment. What are the rest of you doing with your day as this unfolds?
That was lovely, Tony. Candle.
You doing and me, they're one and the same.
Yeah.
What was Sadie doing?
Oh yeah, I'm going to see her when I get back.
Yeah,
Just
absolutely. Sadie, have you been doing anything in the interim?
Sadie didn't sleep either.
Nope.
So I think she would just still be in bed
Yeah.
trying to sleep.
Trying to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. If you are attempting to sleep, I will say that as the sun spills in through your window, you bury your head in the pillow and cover it with your duvet, and eventually just purely by fatigue, you do drift off. Your rest is fitful, plagued with nightmares, pseudo-memories of your mother's worst episodes. But you do get some rest. And we'll leave that there for the moment. Willow, Cricket, Nakani, Sigismund, where have you gone?
Weasels?
So we need to go to Jodie's, Weasels, and get Tony's breastplate.
Okay.
On the way, if there is any sort of apothecary / anywhere that does hives.
Hives.
Hives. I would like to.
Yeah, very, very easy to do. Yes.
Do we need to go together, or can we just we can each take a job?
Can do. We also need to go to Alzi and Babs. Alvi and Babs. That
Okay.
was also on the agenda.
Okay.
So if we do Weasels last, probably best we group them.
Okay.
As in regroup and then grab
Do the
weasels.
yeah, because there's going to be 6 Weasels to.
Yeah, we need to do that all together. Okay. Fuck it, should we just do it all together?
Come on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Going, so you'll want to go to Jodie's first, as that is the closest to the Dancing Trout.
Okay. We hit the Jodies.
So you all go. Matthew is also there with you, grumbling about not making the most of the day, as you did not get up at the crack of dawn. You head on over, you enter in, and Jodie is back at the workbench that you first saw her. She is wearing a sort of like dark brownish red collarless linen shirt, some of the same sort of brownish trousers. She hears you come in. Hey, how are we? Good to see you all again. I assume you're here to pick up the necklace?
Yeah, that's all right.
Absolutely. It is ready for you. Bear with me 1 second. She sets a pair of tongs down onto the desk, goes into the back, and she brings it on out and presents it. Did you tell her that it was a present for Willow?
I said
Yes.
essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she will present it to you, Willow. Here you are, darling.
Thank you very much.
Smooth enchantment. It should operate exactly as functional, so your spell should be a little bit more accurate.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, Cricket.
Hope it serves you well.
I'll put it on later.
By all means. Fantastic.
How much was that coming to? I never paid you.
You did not.
Damn, we could have got away with that.
And I respect you for flagging that up for me.
I do.
That'll be 650 gold pieces.
Are you sure?
It's a fairly simple enchantment.
All right, thank you. Okay, yeah. If you say that one more time, I wasn't really listening.
650 gold pieces.
Thank you.
Very small item. It's a very simple enchantment. It did not take her
I
very
can
long.
pay for it if you want.
No, I said I wanted to get this for you, so I got it. I'm happy. Say that one more time. I'm sorry, my head's somewhere else.
650 gold.
This is Nakani, by the way. One of
Hey.
the Dawn Takers. We met Sadie. She worked here.
Oh. Hello.
Very nice to meet you. Jodie. Okay. Are you looking to buy anything else today?
What do you have?
What do I have left? Bear with the DM whilst he checks his notes. Oh, I've made notes of what's been sold. Well done, Past Jack. So your friends were looking at braces of archery. I still have those around. Any of you going to be doing any swimming or anything like that?
No.
I have a couple of... No, definitely not. Okay.
I like to swim.
Then you are wrong.
Oh my god.
Immediately looks over at you. I like her. I do have a pair of boots that will give your step a little bit of pep. They are boots of striding and springing, if you wanted those. Braces of archery.
Boots of striding and springing?
Yes, indeed.
What do? Tell me.
Make you a morning person.
Dawn. Yay.
Matthew's like, I've got 4 of those.
One for each arm.
Because I could always do with more movement speed, Jack.
I'm going to tell you now, they do not increase your movement speed.
Damn it.
So I can do
Big jump though.
Sproing.
While you wear these boots, your walking speed becomes 30 feet unless your walking speed is higher.
I laugh at 30 feet. Okay.
I spit in the face of.
Point and laugh. Yeah, go on.
And your speed isn't reduced if you are encumbered or wearing heavy armor. In addition, you can jump 3 times the normal distance, though you can't jump farther than your remaining movement would allow.
3 times your normal distance.
Yes.
So basically, Nikana go boing.
But
I have 50 feet of base
So,
movement speed.
yeah, so
So
you
I
could-
could jump 150 feet, is this what you're saying?
If you step of the wind,
Yeah.
you could absolutely do so.
Good.
You can do that with a key
Gods.
point.
I mean, I think I'm going to leave him for now because I feel like that's broken. Because
Even that is too much for
That's-
you.
broken.
I also feel like considering the other one requires armor,
Yeah.
and it's also
Yeah.
doesn't really affect your movement
No.
that much.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. That's broken my brain. Sorry. Monks are stupid.
I can't physically handle
Right.
the power that would give me.
How much are these things?
These would be, I've completely lost them, 1,968 gold.
Whoa, no.
Just gonna look in her little bag that mainly has like leaves in it,
Knew you were going to say that.
and it's like,
Nikana, you don't have to pay with that, but I will remind you, we did get a modicum of gold from our
oh, but
last job.
I have some yarrow in here. That's good, and I have hemlock. Do you like some hemlock?
I am not in the business of acquiring many herbs. So I'm not up to trade those.
There is some arnica in the bottom.
No, honey, I thank you so much for the offer. Unfortunately, I am going to need to take coin. Nakani, I have money if you want them, but
But I could jump so far.
you could. We've got enough.
Okay, I will buy them. Okay. Yes,
We'll take the
please.
boots. Lovely. Okay. Bear with me 1 second. She goes into the back, and she gets a pair of sturdy leather boots, and places them on the desk. And Matthew exchanges the coin.
In my head, they've got like little rockets on the side.
This isn't Fallout, unfortunately.
Oh man, it's funny you should say that.
Hey, there you
Hey,
go.
there it is.
Let's go.
Nakani is immediately going to stop and, with great distaste, put boots on her normally bare feet.
Yes, indeed.
I'm just sort of like, this feels so restrictive. It's not-
You ever seen a video of like a cat or a dog with like booties on?
Kitten mittens.
yeah. It's taken a little bit to get used to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Doing that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get used to them. Don't worry. And they're very comfy.
Okay.
As much as you detest admitting it, and you would never say it out loud, they're quite comfy.
Okay.
Can I get you anything else? Is there anything that you want? Hey.
Hi,
Yes.
it's me, Sigismund.
Hi.
Hello. look like somebody else right now?
Yeah, you do.
The shop is empty, right? Okay, good.
Oh, okay. I dropped the tequila.
Yeah. Okay, hi.
So I've been thinking.
Yes.
The loot.
Yeah, I've
to
not
take-
started it yet.
Good, because I don't want you to.
Okay.
Yeah, I apologize for messing you around, but I've been thinking it's going to take a long time.
Yeah.
We're going to leave soon, and I kind of just want my loot back. It's a very
That's
precious
fine.
family heirloom.
I can get a courier to mail it to you if you would still like the enchantment.
I think I'm okay for now.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe if we had some way of speeding it up a little. I know we already discussed that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't.
No,
can't
absolutely. It's your choice. Do not worry.
Really. It was made handmade by my papa, so
I understand. Sentimental value.
sentimental value.
Okay.
And it's a good club now. So
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, well, bear with me 1 second. She goes into the back, brings out your loot, very delicately places it into your hands, and you can see there is not a scratch on it. And I do believe you need to be reimbursed for 7,000 gold. She gets out a lockbox and which was 50% of the total price.
Yeah.
And she gives that back to you.
Thank you so much.
You're
But
welcome.
also, there's not a scratch on it. What did you do? It was busted. Like there was loads of scratches on it. Did you polish it or something? Or?
You had the whole thing reconstructed, so it was beautifully adorned by the time Bolgus got finished with it. There are no additional scratches on it since Jodie has had her hands
Allow
on it.
me to
My
remind
apologies.
you of the yes and phenomenon.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I will raise you the no but there you are.
Fair. So I get to put 7,000 gold back in my
Yep.
inventory. No, wait. We shared it, right?
No. So we had 15,000.
Okay.
And then you gave 7,000 away.
Okay.
So you should now have 15,000 from the base that we got from saving the mare.
Lovely. For some reason, I have 25 platinum and like 8,000 gold already.
We make a note of what you have, and we will sort it out in the break.
Okay. 7,000 gold.
You cheat at Monopoly, I can tell.
Fuck off. Well, I did learn from my nana. She used to hide money under the board. Anyway, love you, Nan. She's not watching this.
She's like, I did not!
That is exactly what she says.
Chucks a bowl of cherries at the TV.
Love it. Cherry.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, she's a Werther's girl. Yeah.
Great for flights.
Love you, Nan. Anyway,
You get your gold back.
get my gold back.
Well, it was sort of a pleasure doing business with you.
What do you mean, sort of?
Or a pleasure sort of doing business with you, I mean.
Oh, okay.
There was a lot of like giving and returning and giving and
Yeah.
returning,
We
but-
met.
I'm not gonna lie, the loss of 14,000 gold hurts, but here we are.
I'd buy something off you if it, makes you feel like
You
better.
please, hey, listen, I'm not a charity case. I will sell it to someone who needs it.
What do you got?
Archery.
I've got the braces of archery. The boots have now gone, but I have. Are you going swimming? You like swimming?
I do like swimming.
I've got a cap of water breathing.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
No worries.
Well, we're leaving today, so
Oh,
maybe Sadie can come by and say goodbye. But she's she's resting at the moment.
yeah. I mean, it'd be lovely to see her before she goes. But also, hey, she doesn't owe me anything.
All right. Well, thank you for everything.
Okay. Well, thank you, and best of luck on your travels. Maybe I'll see you again in the future.
Hopefully.
Okay. And with your business concluded at Jodie's, you head on out. Where are you going next?
Quickly run and pick up the breastplate for Tony.
You can do so.
She owes half left.
Yes, indeed.
200 gold.
Yes.
I bought the diamonds.
We only remembered when I had to sing last week's whatever episode it was, and I was like, "Oh, Tony brought a breastplate." Kendall, did you know you brought a breastplate? I brought a breastplate.
I was like,
Jack, did you know? Oh yeah.
I completely forgot about it. So Too much has happened.
A lot has happened.
I believe it's 400 gold, and she paid 200 up front. Here's the other 200, but that's coming from your.
Yep, done. Yeah,
great.
wonderful.
Fine.
Breastplate acquired. There you are.
Speed acquisition.
Yeah.
We like it.
That's probably as much conversation would happen with.
That's also so
Yeah,
fair.
she's
She's not very
Yeah,
talkative
yeah.
at all.
So if you want to see the interaction, we'll do a one-on-one shot.
Can I have the breastplate? Yes. Cool.
Thank you for watching!
Thank you for watching. Let's get peace and love.
With your goods acquired, Dawn Takers.
We have acquired those goods.
Oh, herbalist shop for.
Herbalist shop,
Oh.
sorry, yes.
Please.
What herbs are you looking for
So-
specifically?
Sorry to completely
No.
faff about.
You're all good.
Having seen what I saw in the night, etc.
Yes.
I want to take the time to, while we're walking around, do I know anything? Have we come across anything? Have Matthew and I seen anything like this at all before, ever? Or heard stories about it?
I think last episode you did ask Matthew, and
Yeah.
he said even in the Blightlands,
There's nothing.
that was something extra weird, and outside of the Blightlands, unequivocally not.
Yeah.
So you would not know of anything.
Okay.
You have dealt with certain powers that can protect in a very offensive way, but you do not know them to work like that.
Okay. So what I am looking for when we go to the herbalist shop is essentially anything that is either in my folklore or my culture that would be either protective or clarifying.
Okay,
Kind of
lovely.
thing.
Yes. Okay. You walk into this herbalist's shop, and it is a male half-orc who is behind the counter wearing sort of like a greenish, like a pale greenish linen shirt and like a leather apron. And they talk you through saying that oak bark is considered quite protective. And riverweed is a very common herb that they grow here in Tilly Creek that is used in healing potions, so could have some healing properties as well. He also notes that turmeric, the spice, can be used as sort of like a protective and cleansing agent.
When he's
so-
talking about this, is this? I'm assuming you're not going to eat oak bark. Are you making like little?
These would be to put into tinctures or these are for alchemical purposes.
Okay. All right.
Perhaps a poultice.
Yeah. It's not quite what I.
What are you looking to make?
I'm looking to make. You know how, like,
Are you looking to make like a totem of protection or something like that?
either a totem talisman type of thing or something like, I've forgotten the South American herb that they drink a tea from that sort of gives them a clarifying, like it's a hallucinogen,
peyote.
but they have, thank you, it's like something that is only done on rare occasions but grants either clarity or
So you're looking for like knowledge and foresight sort of things.
In a
You got you.
fantasy session.
No.
Does he have any LSD?
Yeah, bear with me 1 second. What do I have in my herb?
This is from a show I did.
What do you have in your herb kit?
If there isn't anything and they're like, what are you talking about? That's fine.
With what you describe to him, he is sort of set on the back foot slightly. He
Okay.
recommends oak wood or maybe an acorn for some sort of protective talisman-like
Okay.
creation. He does recommend a couple of basic herbs that could be a part of some form of drinkable elixir, but he does not have the total ingredients for it.
Yeah.
You can grab a couple of them now and look for the rest on the way.
I'm not going to buy acorns from this man. I can't find acorns in the grove, I imagine.
Definitely can. You definitely can.
From this man.
You say
Why
that.
would
But
you?
these are bespoke, hand-picked acorns.
I love that
Shut
song from the musical.
Yeah.
Cannot buy acorns from this man.
It's
TPK, the
it's a good
musical.
ballad. It's a good ballad.
It's a good ballad.
Yeah.
Not to be shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna look a bit crestfallen and leave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not
Well,
a problem
good.
at all. Very much getting the sense that you can find most of his wares out on the road.
Thank you for not helping.
Okay.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Gosh, Nakani, you look so crestfallen.
Thank you.
What's the matter?
Oh, I was going to buy some acorns and then thought better of it.
Yeah, you could pretty much find acorns wherever. You know. There's one right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
you're welcome.
Oh, I'm there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, it's an acorn tree.
Or an oak.
yeah. Picking them off the tree.
I was gonna let you have that as well.
I don't know
The
trees.
druid,
don't
ladies
know.
and gents. That's the druid.
Yeah, she's a starlight druid. Then, so.
Yeah, as we're walking through the globe, Nakani is going to be looking for oak bark and all the other.
You know for a fact that there are tons of oak trees in the grove.
Yeah.
They, funnily enough, feed the deer on acorns.
Cool.
Just look, you're named after a tree.
Yes, a willow tree.
Not an acorn tree.
Are we okay?
We also know as for why.
With your goods acquired.
Let me make like a tree.
Do we need to go see Alvy and Babs? Is that who we need to see?
do,
Okay,
yes.
cool. Then we'll go to Alvy and Babs.
Yes.
Wonderful. You make your way over to Alziver and Barbara's house.
As we go, I'm just like singing the ballad of Alvy and Babs under my breath.
Yeah, lovely stuff. And doesn't take you too much time before you reach their front door. You knock on, and after but a moment, Barbara opens the door. Hello. Come in. She ushers you into the living room, where you do see sat Alzva and Bolgus, funnily enough. It's probably going to be a little bit of a tight squeeze. Stand where you can. Alzva welcomes you in, offers you a pot of tea. Bolgus gives that very curt and shy greeting that you have come to know from him.
Look who we found. It's Nakani and Matthew. Do you remember them from before?
At this, Bolgus does not react at all. Alvy and Babs, however, immediately get up and hug you. Nakani!
Hello.
It's been so long!
I
You're
know.
alive!
There was a whole thing. It was very exciting, but I'll tell you later. It's okay.
That's all right. Yes, I'm sure there'll be time for it. Barbara comes up. It's so good to see you, my dear. Thank you so much. Your sacrifice was not taken for granted. It's wonderful to see you, and you, Matthew, who just yes. He is just loitering in the hallway to try and keep his massive wings out of the faces of many people. At this, Bolgus sort of right. Thank you for visiting us. You're to set out soon.
Today, I think.
Today? Wonderful. Okay. And you're off to Leatherforth, as I understand it.
Yeah, that's the one.
Fantastic. Well, when you get there, we would be very grateful if you could possibly make contact with our allies over in that city. You will want to find a dwarf by the name of Torfin Stoneknuckle. They are, they run the branch of the Crucible over in Leatherforth. You will most likely find them at the Spill. It's a tavern in the city. They like a drink late of an evening, so head there when the sun has set, and you will find them. They are a bald dwarf, thick, glossy black beard, usually adorned in rings and such like. Make contact with them, and they should hopefully be able to help you out within the city. At this point, Barbara speaks up, directing this at you, Cricket. When you meet them, they will ask you a question. The question is, do you know where I can buy a ring?
I'm sure there'll be jewelry shops in this city.
No.
All right, okay.
This is a very specific phrase that the Crucible use
Oh, shit, okay.
to ensure they are speaking to a fellow member. Cricket, the response must be exactly this. I'm sorry, I'm not one for jewelry.
Because, like, fuck the monarch's ring? Is that it?
Absolutely.
I see you. Okay.
Subtle.
Say it again. Sorry. Say it again. I'm sorry.
They will ask,
Okay.
do you know where I can buy a ring?
I'm sorry. See, my vernacular, I would say I ain't one for jewelry. Is that going to be a problem?
I wouldn't risk it.
I am not one for
I'm not
jewelry.
one for jewelry.
I'm not
It has
one.
to be that exact phrasing.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not one for jewelry.
Perfect.
Okay.
If you say this, then they will know to trust you and your group. And then you can start to have a meeting with the Leatherforth's branch of the Crucible.
How do you prod that question out of someone? I'm sure they don't just sit there and say it to every stranger. Is there a way of starting that conversation?
Introduce yourself.
Okay.
Say you're looking for Torfin Stoneknuckle, and say that Alzava, Barbara, and Bulgus sent you. They know who we are,
Okay.
so they will be able to ascertain that we sent you. This is to check that you aren't a stranger who has randomly taken those names and is investigating.
So they know that we're coming then.
No,
Oh.
that's why you need to introduce yourself.
I'm with you.
Oh, yeah.
Barbara, what should we expect when we get to Leverforth? Is the city going to be like it is, or like it was here before we arrived, or?
The Iron Guard are everywhere. Belladrin is under the control of the Monarch's Ring, and thus I think it would be folly not to expect same sort of treatment. I would also surmise that now you are known for taking down one of the Iron Generals, people aren't going to be too friendly with you.
Is it best for us to introduce ourselves as something other than the Dawn Takers when we get there?
Introduce yourself as yourselves. Maybe don't mention the Dawn Takers. Not until you're in private company.
Sure.
we know we're asking a lot. And to be honest, we don't even really know what we're asking. It's just for your help, for your guidance. And I know that that is going to be tricky. But you've already made such a difference.
I don't know, Barbara. I wouldn't say we helped you. I think we helped each other. I think we needed you. You needed us. It started off as just a transaction, and then it became a lot more than that. So please don't put this on yourself.
There's no need to justify.
Well, thank you.
No, thank you.
Might I interject for a moment?
Must you?
Shut it, dwarf. Bulgus. Am I correct? Yes? You say you don't know what you're doing. You say you don't know what you're asking of us. And yet you know that the Iron Guard are rife with this country. And clearly you're dissatisfied with the state of affairs. Well, yes, that would be an accurate surmise of the situation. Might I request, then, that I stay and work with you? Oh, really? Really? Yes, well, I've, barely been in your presence for a matter of minutes, and I could already see that your organisation is a shambles and it needs some sort of leadership.
Please forgive him. He talks like this. You know, it's just, there's no matter.
I can speak for myself, Sigismund. Thank you very much.
Very sincere.
Bulgus is perfectly capable of ascertaining that I am on the level here, and I mean to assist him and his organisation. Bulgus, I would very much like to lend my aid. Because I think you really need it. Well, yes, of course. That's wonderful. Are you not shipping out with the rest of them? No, You need my help here, I do believe. I feel like I've finally found a solid group of people that are working towards the same cause as myself. I also have a grand distaste for the Monarch's Ring. Well, then, of course, you may join and help us. At which point he turns to you, Nakani. Nakani. We've been on the road a very long time together. And I do not wish to part ways. But I feel it is my duty to stay here and educate these folks on how to organise themselves a bit more.
If this is what you wish.
It is. And I do not want this to change your plans. In fact, I think it would be very inadvisable. The rest of them clearly fucking need your help to keep them on the straight and narrow.
Oh, okay. Yes, okay. Right. Are you staying here, or are you coming to wave us off?
I will absolutely come and see you off.
Okay.
I can revisit these people tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow's fine. We could start discussions then. Tomorrow it is. Dawn? That's a little early. Dawn it is. And I'll see you again, Nakani.
Well, yes, we're going to leave here together.
I mean, never mind. Good. Wonderful. Well, it's settled then. And he claps all four hands.
Dust.
You do madness.
I'll get a brush. Thank you, Dawn Takers. I believe that is all the information we can give you. After that, it is in your hands.
Okay.
You drink your tea. And very soon after, you take your leave from the Wimble-Nimble's house. Are you heading back to the Dancing Trout to regroup before you get your weasels?
I think we need to.
Sorry.
No, no. You got it.
I just think maybe if they're still asleep, we don't really want to wake them up, and maybe we can just get the weasels between us and just pick them up on the way out. Maybe.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and then we can just, one of us can pop and grab them and then, yeah, sick. All right.
Wonderful.
Yes, we'll go get the weasels.
You head on over to Liza Fur Collar and you acquire your new mounts, saddled up and ready to go.
I'm a noble
I'll
steed.
just tentatively, Cricket.
Yeah.
This is the one that I picked out for you, and I'll bring him over. This is Cricket.
At this, you see this beautiful giant weasel with this bright white stripe down the chest, this patch of dark red on there as well. Saddled up in these very long saddles, the seat of which is very short, but the entirety stretches the length of the body. It's a very specific looking saddle, secured at all four limbs, in plates of leather armor, almost. And it scurries up to you, and then to you, Cricket, and sniffs at you for a moment, and then runs around you and curls its body around you and just stands.
Well, hey, you look nice. Are you friendly? I don't know if you can touch me. My last friend like this was okay with me, but
You very softly stroke the fur so as not to get contact with the skin. Soft.
okay.
You immediately see his eyes close slightly.
I'm gonna lean right into his ear. I'm gonna say, "Listen, I'm happy hanging out with you, but I need you to put yourself first, okay? If anything happens, you, with all the respect in the world, fuck off until I need you again, okay?"
The eyes open. He looks at you. Does not move. Just shifts slightly, but stays exactly where he is.
I'll take a little step back. And we're gonna have to come up with some kind of code or something. But I need you to know that you got to look after yourself, okay? Because I can't always look after you. Okay, so stay. I'll take a step back. I'll take another step back. I'll step back like 10 feet. Okay, come here.
And immediately wraps itself around the back of you again.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'll have to kill this one.
Okay, Okay, we can do this. All right. Okay. I'm Cricket.
And with mounts acquired, you head over to the south gates of Tillarella Rock. Dear DM.
What is the date?
I think Jack has spent all week practicing giant weasel noises. To
the point of perfection.
Well, the last episode it has the 6th of Prithvi.
It's gonna hurt when I kill this one.
It is the 7th.
I would never.
Well, you
Giant weasels have 9 hit points, so please don't.
Giant weasels are
Less than a horse.
not healthy.
Oh, very bad.
Very easy to kill.
Can
Very easy to kill.
this saddle act as armor, please? You said
Uh,
it's leather. You literally said the word leather plating.
It's leather plating.
literally
It
said
does
that. You
not
literally said
function as
those words.
armor. You can get barding for creatures, but that's it's called barding. It's called
Suit it up.
like
Oh.
mount armor.
I think I thought that's what I did.
But that will cost you a lot of money. Well, actually, to be fair, you could all afford it. I think it's about 4 or 5 times the cost of, like, if you got leather armor and it's like 25 gold, barding in leather armor would be like 100. It's like 4 times the cost of.
And is it sold at this horse place? I mean, weasel place?
No,
Okay.
they do not sell it. They sell the saddles and that's it.
Right, go on. I'm good.
Wonderful. Who is going to get Tony and Sadie?
I can.
Yep.
That's all right. All right.
Okay. You head on over to the Dancing Trout. So, Tony and Sadie, is there anything that has been happening whilst your friends have acquired goods and services?
Do you want to do anything before I come to you? Okay. So when Tony got back from the temple, I think she would have gone to just like go straight upstairs to her room and then kind of remembered that she didn't see Sadie this morning, leaving with everyone. And then heard Willow's voice in her head being like, be nice, make friends.
Be nice. Make friends.
So she's gonna go to Melinda. Is that her name? I always
Yeah.
get confused because you guys call her every other name.
Melissa.
Melinda.
Melinda, I don't know, man.
Melanie.
She's gonna ask her for 2 cups of tea.
Yeah, absolutely can do so. You get 2 cups of tea from Melinda.
And then take them up and just like be holding them and then be like, try and knock on the door.
Sadie, you are awoken by a very awkward.
I don't want to drink tea that you're serving.
Nothing. No one.
What?
Right, it's Nikani's tea you gotta be careful of.
Hello?
I drove someone crazy, but cool.
Oh yeah.
It's me. Oh, are you sleeping? I can.
No. It's fine. Just hear like her kind of the bed sheets move. She unlocks the door, opens the door, and she looks rough. It's like bags under her eyes, hair is everywhere. The fringe is just like this. She's still in like the clothes from last night.
Hey,
Hi.
sorry. I can if you want to sleep.
No. I need to get up. It's late. For me. Oh,
Yeah.
thanks. Come in.
Okay.
Are you okay?
I think so.
How did you sleep?
She'll like sit on the bed. I mean, I slept. It wasn't pleasant. I don't want to scare you any more than you probably already are.
I think you just got to tell me everything.
Okay. Well, whatever the thing or things are kind of came to me in my dream.
What?
Yeah, so cheers.
Wait, what do you mean?
I don't know, Sadie.
So, there are voices in my mom's head. Different voices, or is it all one voice? Or
I mean, I don't. Thing is, I don't even know if that's what's in your mum's head, or because I wasn't there. I was somewhere else. But
okay.
whatever followed me, there was a few of them. It was weird. I was like trying to get home, and they were like asking who I was and stuff. I couldn't get there.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm so sorry. This is awful.
I'm sorry for scaring you.
No. I didn't. I'm just so sorry that you got dragged into this.
I asked to.
Well, we need to fix it. We need to protect you. Have you prayed? Have you talked to Haverin? I don't know how that works.
I tried to. He wasn't there this morning, so I don't know. I went to find help, but they don't. I don't know. They don't really know. They just said, don't give any of yourself to it more, I guess. I mean, there's a spell that I can try. I did buy stuff for it yesterday, but there's only one. I only have like enough for one.
Well, then you
so
should do it. You should.
I don't even know if it's gonna work.
Well, you should try.
I mean, I don't know though. It could have just been it could have literally just been a nightmare. I don't.
It doesn't sound just like a nightmare. And anyway, I can't help my family if Willow kills me first. Because that's what she'll do if something has happened to you.
Yeah, but it was my choice to do it.
I know. But the way she is with you is how I feel about my sisters and my mom, and I can't bear to see her so distraught over you. So if you can try something to help you, then please do it.
Okay.
We need you.
Yeah. Okay, I'll try. Oh,
Like
you want me
now?
to do it now? Okay.
Yes, I want you to do it now.
Okay. I mean,
I won't look if you don't want me to
No.
look.
No. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know if it'll even do anything.
But it might.
Okay. So she'll get out the diamond dust. That she bought yesterday, the one little bit of diamond dust that we have. And she'll kind of sit in like a meditative state on your bed. Just be like, sorry, I just need to.
She's like,
Sorry.
makes the bed. And
It's
makes
okay.
the
It's
meat.
fine. And she'll hold her holy symbol and just like close her eyes as she casts it, and then like sprinkle it around her. And cast Greater Restoration. See if anything happens.
As the diamond dust is sprinkled in an arc around you, as it falls, you see it starts to shine with more luster than it should. This silver cascade of starlight. And as it hits the ground, it does not settle there. It dissipates. Tony, I need you to make me a spell casting check, please.
Oh, fuck. Roll fucking high.
Do you have inspiration? Do you have inspiration?
You must have inspiration.
So, yes, I do.
Yes. Okay, that's right.
Spellcasting check is basically like my spell attack, right?
Oh, I hate to be that guy. Are we exhausted? Are you exhausted or are you
I
fine?
slept.
Okay, sick.
Good looking out though, Sadie.
I slept.
Oh, Lisa.
Is Great Restoration?
They're the same.
I've guided myself. Feels like he's asked, no? Okay.
You did not know that you were
Come
going to
on.
need to make a
Come
check.
on, big roll, big roll.
Big whammies.
Nope. This has been on a natural one for the past.
Could be a good thing, could
Yeah.
be a bad thing.
I
been
believe in
challenging.
you with all of Ben's balls.
Nope. I haven't used my inspiration.
What was that?
It was a 2, so it would have been a 10.
Okay.
Oh god!
Come on.
Come on!
Come
Oh
on.
no! Oh god.
Come on.
Oh, gods.
No, that wasn't in the
That doesn't count. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. Doesn't count.
Incredible.
You're
What
not
was it?
gonna laugh.
natural one. Yay! Cursed!
You sprinkle the dust around and it dissipates. And this wall of silvery light just up from the floor. And it encircles you. And it constricts and dissipates.
Is that it? Did it work?
I don't know.
I guess we won't know until it's tomorrow, or give it some time, and if you don't hear anything, then maybe it worked.
But I tried.
Thank you.
Okay. How are you feeling? Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm just worried. I'm worried that I'm running out of time. I'm worried about my family being in such close proximity to this. I'm worried about you.
Yeah.
I feel like I just came in and
What?
I don't know, I just feel like I wrecked everything.
No. You've not.
Just didn't want to prove you right about the whole, like classic human. Just like fucking everything up. And
Trust me, you are absolutely fine compared to the humans I know.
I'll take absolutely fine. So what do we do? What?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No.
I guess.
We see how you are, and if that fixed it, maybe it would work.
Mm-hmm. I am kind of wondering. I mean, I don't know if I want to risk looking again. I wouldn't risk trying to send a message, but if me interfering in whatever that is has made anything happen to your mum?
Maybe you could you send to my sister, and just I don't know, just tell her to be careful. Could you tell her I'm alive and that I'm coming home?
Yes. Yeah. Sure. I'm okay. Okay. How do I what okay.
You remember what she looks like?
Yeah. I just don't know how to ask about your mum.
You don't have to.
But
Or you could just say, Sadie asks how her mom is.
okay,
Or, I don't want to scare her.
I know. Okay, I'll try. I'll cast send.
Wait.
No, okay.
I'm gonna make another feather. Just in case. You didn't work the last time. Do your job.
Okay. And I'll cast sending to Gwen.
To Gwen.
I haven't thought about what I'm going to say at all.
Strap in, guys. This will be another hour.
Hi, Gwen. I'm Tony. I'm with your sister, Sadie. She's alive. She's okay. Just checking in on you and your mum. Short replies only, please.
I think that was exactly 25 words by my
Whoa.
Nice words, Tony.
She's learning. Yeah.
You were either bang on 20 or bang on 25. Either way. Perfect.
Perfect.
Hey, wait. Sadie? You're with Sadie? Is she okay? Oh, the planes. That's amazing. Mum's fine. No change. That's what you get.
Okay. Yes, she said she's glad that I'm with you and that you're okay and that she's okay and your mum is the same.
Okay. At least she knows that I've not abandoned them.
Do you want me to tell her anything else?
No. I don't want you to use any more of your power.
It's fine.
For me. I've already asked too much of you.
Sadie, I'm offering.
I don't
You
know
don't
what
have
else
to
tell
either.
her. I don't want to make promises. I don't want to say I'm going to be home. And then it takes longer. I think Sadie just awkwardly fumbles for a bit and then barrels into a hug.
Oh.
Thank you.
It's fine.
I'm sorry if this is a lot. I'm invading your space. But
You know what? I'm used to it now. It's fine.
I think they just hug in silence for like 10 seconds.
You get the sense that Tony needed this too.
I think you feel Sadie just like exhale and relax slightly. Tony, I need to tell you something.
Okay.
And she lets go. After all you've done for me, it only feels right that I'm completely honest with you. I could have been a wizard, you know. I will be. They didn't let me train at the school because I couldn't afford it, and I didn't have access to what I needed, the paper and ink and components and books that I needed to study. It didn't matter how hard I tried. I almost died on my way to Tilly Creek. I was ambushed by a group of wolves, and something saved me. My powers aren't my own. They're given to me. None of the things I can do are what I've learned or earned. I just wanted you to know.
I think weirdly she actually just smiles.
I'm sorry for lying. This thing that gave me the powers, I don't trust them. I'm scared of them. I don't know what they want.
Do you know their name?
Yeah. They're called Blood Tulaktan.
Do I know that name?
Make me a religion
I was
check.
like, lightning cracked in the sky.
The window is shattered.
Woo! What am I doing?
More than one kind of
Let it all out. You did real good there, Kendall. You did real good.
Religion check, please.
You missed
Stop
the
it.
tray.
Natural one again. That was your dice. Oh, she's back. No idea. Great. What the fuck? Okay.
Candle, I love your dice so much.
They're like story though.
They're story dice.
The tea.
The tea. Okay. I don't know that name.
I don't know if many do.
I mean,
She looks like a bird. It's absolutely terrifying.
what, like a bird?
Like a bird lady, a bird woman. Why? And there's like a million eyes, and she has talons for fingers. It's
million eyes?
horrifying.
Okay.
And she saved me and gave me all these powers, which is, yeah, awesome. But A, I kind of wanted to learn to do that for myself, and B, the same thing happened to my dad. And that's why he left. He got given powers by something and then left and never came home.
Is it the same?
I don't know. She says no, but I don't believe her. And I won't do it. I won't give up on them. I won't leave them. I'm not him.
No, you're not. And also, just the fact that she has given you powers doesn't mean that you can't also still learn the magic that you want to.
I'm trying. I think her power kind of blocks it out. Stops me from doing anything purely arcane.
Did you want the power from her?
I'd be dead. I had to make a deal with her.
And what does she want?
She keeps saying that I need to look for the darkness. That's all. I don't know what it means. She said she wanted me to be her eyes on the mortal plane and look for the darkness. A darkness. I've seen a lot of darkness. But I don't think I've come across what she means yet.
And you think that when you find it, she'll
let me go?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Maybe. If she's good to her word.
I mean,
you're not freaking out. Why aren't you freaking out? You're oddly calm.
I don't know, I guess I've just heard of this happening quite a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this like a really common thing and I think I'm special and I'm not special at all?
I'm sure she chose you for a reason. But yeah, I don't know. Sorry. Do you want me to freak out? Because will that make you feel better?
No.
Okay.
I just didn't expect. I expected you to be like, "Fuck you, Sadie. Get out of here. You're not in the Dawn Takers anymore because you lied to us." Blah 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 blah.
I think everybody has their secrets in the group.
Really?
Yeah.
You have secrets?
Doesn't everyone?
Okay.
But I appreciate you trusting me with that.
I get it if you need to tell Willow.
I mean, why haven't you told everyone? I don't think they'd think of you any different because you've used the power to help us so much. So it doesn't matter where it's coming from. It only matters that you're using it for good things.
I don't really think of it like that. Because my only other association with this kind of deal is my dad, and
yeah, well, fuck your
he's
dad.
a piece of shit. So, you think I should tell them? Okay.
No, you don't have to tell them. If you don't want to tell them, you don't have to tell them. I'm just saying I don't think they would cast you aside for it.
Okay. To be fair, I never said I was a wizard.
That is true. You never said that.
So, not a liar.
No. We'll find whatever she wants you to find. And then you can be a wizard.
Okay.
I do actually really appreciate you trusting me with that.
I do. I trust you. More than any of the others. I don't know why. Not just because you've helped me. I think I don't know.
I think we have a lot more in common than you know. Chill.
Just sit and
You hear a knock on your door. Willow, you've gone into your room. Tony is not there.
So on the way home, back, sorry. She's gone home. On the way back, I think she gets outside the tavern and she pauses for a little bit. And I think she's like, it's okay. Just tell her. She does it all the time. This doesn't change anything. You just spoke to Heron. That's okay. Okay. And I think she'll walk upstairs.
Yep.
And she'll open the door. Like, Tony?
You do not see Tony in your room.
Is any of her stuff there?
Tony, I imagine you would have left your belongings in your room.
Yeah.
Maybe she's okay. And then I'll go to Sadie's door. And before, are you guys just talking?
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess I hear them. And she'll walk away.
Okay.
Get to her door again. Tony?
Make me a performance check.
Wait, which door?
At our door.
Okay.
It's an 11.
You hear this.
Oh,
I'm back.
I'll go and open the door to Sadie's room.
Yeah. You do not hear the knock then. My apologies. Take that back.
Retcon.
Hey.
Hi. We've got everything.
Okay.
So we're good to go.
Are we going now?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, right.
They've got 6 weasels at the gate, so we should probably move. Post haste.
Did I know about the weasels?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did. I was like, weasels? Okay. I'll go hit Sadie.
They're here?
Yeah. I'll just go get my stuff.
Okay.
Okay. I will go and I will get.
You collect your things. You all meet up. Ready to head out on your next venture. Are you heading straight to the gates? Anything else that anyone would like to do?
Did we get health potions?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I
Always
regret.
good to
2
check.
each.
I regret the lack of diamond dust.
should have put them in last
that
week, 'cause I think we did it.
bought.
Yes, sorry.
We move.
We shall see if it was worth it.
Well, we know it wasn't, don't we?
10 could be the DC.
Okay.
You three make your way to the gates of Tilly Creek. And you've discussed heading straight east through the River Tree Woods to cut off a fair amount of time to your journey. And thus you loop around to the eastern side of the city. And there you see your companions waiting with your weasels.
With your weasels.
You mount up.
Oh, I introduced Tony to us.
Oh,
You do indeed.
wow.
Just hot weasel breath just blowing in your face.
See, these
You can see the sharp, like, needle-like teeth. I say needle-like, they're huge.
Okay.
So he's just sitting on his, and it's just like, fucking slow down, like settle down. Took me 20 minutes to get on here.
That was like buckaroo things.
Yeah, he's just like very restless.
Is Matthew there?
Matthew is not there at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. Matthew was with you.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. No, Matthew was with you. So, yes, he is. I was going to say he will arrive, but no, he was following you. So, I'm sorry. He is with you.
Nikani will have been fidgeting with various stuff and also doing the very mum thing of like trying to wipe off bits of smudges from Matthew's armor. Like, why are you always covered in dust?
Listen, it's part of my... Stop it! I don't need any of this. Get your hands off me.
Well, look a mess then, for all I care. Fine.
It's a choice. Flutters his wings aggressively.
It's gonna... I think she would wait until the very last moment to say goodbye, so I would just be waiting until...
And as you are joined by the other three, you all start to saddle up, and that moment is upon you.
Well, be safe. Don't die, please.
I would be very surprised if I was to die in this city.
No,
Very
but you
unfortunate.
know, sometimes you don't think before you jump into something.
I make precisely the proper assertion. I will do my best.
That's all I ask. And she's gonna put her hands together in front of her chest, draw her palms apart, and where you had seen like golden threads before, they sort of take on this iridescent, like oil slick kind of rainbow quality as she pulls them apart, and they're kind of suspended in the air as she wraps them around Matthew and puts her hands either side of his head, brings their faces close, and you see these threads start to wrap around and follow like the moth lines on his wings before they like soak in. And she very hurriedly like fixes all of her things and gets on her weasel with some kind of extra acrobatic flip.
100%.
Compulsory in this moment.
Matthew takes the reins, hands them to you, and makes a point of just checking the saddle, making sure the bridle is fitted correctly. And then after a moment runs out of things to do and just looks up at you. Keep them safe. They need it.
Yes.
Look after yourself too.
I will.
I'll see you soon.
Yes.
Now go on, get out of here. You're burning daylight.
And she's gonna head out of the city. And is Matthew staying there, or is he walking away?
He stands and watches.
Then he would notice a little monkey paw just rest on his shoulder. That, as I get out of range of Mage Hand, just blips out.
And you set off once again to your next destination, the city of Leverforth. And I think that is where we'll take our break.
Oh my god!
Wow.
The tea.
We'll see how this journey starts to unfold in just a couple of minutes. And welcome back. Your weasels, eager at the prospect of being let loose, bound across a very short open space towards the eastern River Tree Woods, and immediately dive into the thicket of trees that stand before you. And though you know them to be built for this sort of terrain, it still surprises all of you with the ease at which they bob in and out of the trees, weaving to and fro, all in sort of like almost like a V shape as they navigate through the trees. I'm going to assume that Willow is leading the charge.
Yes.
So if you could make me a survival check.
Disadvantage.
If you please.
What?
Why on disadvantage?
Because someone didn't sleep last night.
Oh,
shit,
darling,
bed.
you didn't sleep, did you?
She's just a little bit tired.
A little bit tired.
That's a 14.
That's a 14. That's not bad.
She's the EPCP.
But I can't remember what the DC is. Bear with me just 1 second. You are traveling through open forest.
Why is all this shit? Why are you pressing me? Just give me the...
We just want to see what a giant weasel looks like. Whoa, that is a noble steed right there.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Incredible. That is a success. With the open nature of this forest, you are able to still see the sky above peeking through parts of the canopy, and tracking the sun, you guide the group due east that you know will eventually lead you over to Leatherforth, and most of the day passes fairly undisturbed. If there are any fauna around, they immediately disperse at the raucous noise of these weasels bounding and crashing through. Your movements are fast, but they are not stealthy.
Everyone's going to hear us coming, you know that.
But eventually the sky starts to darken and light with evening colour. And in the midst of the River Tree Woods, you begin to take your rest. You set up camp, settle down the weasels. I am assuming you cast the dome.
Siggy diggy hole.
Siggy diggy hole. You can
diggy
do
hole.
so. The ground here is...
We didn't get a fucking keg.
Oh, that was the one thing that I kept saying we needed.
Right, we're going back. No.
Add an extra day of travel just to get the keg. You start digging, Sigismund, and find that the earth here is far more rocky. It's quite an arduous task to get all of these out the way. The blade of the spade scrapes against the stones
The rain
more
in
often
Spain
than not.
falls mainly in
Yeah,
Spain.
it absolutely does. Where's Spain?
Oh,
Is that near
yeah.
Poldunis?
I don't
I'm
know.
sure. But eventually you do manufacture a hole of sorts. It is a dip in the ground that can be filled with water.
Well, I've manufactured a hole of sorts.
I'll fill that hole of sorts with some water canned.
The Hole of Swords, that's a new
Like the song of...
Like the Song of Swords?
Sort of
song.
Sort of song.
the Sword of Souls.
Yeah, there's a limerick in there somewhere.
Water.
Are we filling these holes back up when we finish? Are we just leaving holes of water?
I think we're just leaving holes.
Because that's like,
all
if
over
anyone wants to track us,
Alcira.
they just have to find the next hole.
We shouldn't leave our holes just,
Oh, Lisa.
out to the public.
Maybe when we leave.
That wasn't even Sadie.
Maybe when we leave.
Sadie or Lisa's showing.
Maybe when we leave, I'll Siggy Philly hole.
Maybe we should from now on, especially now that we have Callus,
Understood.
the elven woman.
We're in the middle of a fucking wilderness. Surely there's holes everywhere.
We should.
We should just dig more holes.
Yeah, send them off trail.
So in every few miles, there'll just be a
You're
cluster
just
of
going to
holes.
deviate. It's going to add...
And then we'll dig them on the way, and then we'll dig them somewhere else.
We? What's this we business?
I helped.
Oh, I'm
And he
sorry
says
for
holding a
providing you
rock.
refuge.
Wait, are
I'm tired of this, Antonia.
the holes not for peeing? That's what I thought it was.
You've been peeing in the holes?
Yeah.
Were you?
You think I piss out of my hands?
Sadie, No, they're for Cricket to have a bath. He needs to bathe every day.
Thank
You
God.
know what?
I'm
If you need a
poison.
latrine,
I didn't pee in the hole.
inside check.
I didn't piss. It was Sadie.
How strong is her piss? Never
Warlock
mind.
piss.
Warlock piss, it's acrid.
Warlock piss. That is an alchemical ingredient, actually. Anyway, let's tell a story.
Y'all don't know that.
Water's holes filled.
Holes filled. It's just fucking. Welcome back.
Y'all.
We did try cairns like we did going to the Flatlands. It just didn't work, so we started digging holes.
We asked
Okay.
him, what's his name, for a barrel, but he didn't have one.
Yeah. No, he said he did have one and then didn't give it to us.
Point of note, I give Tony a feather every, twice a day.
Cool.
Just so you know.
Yeah, fantastic.
I need it.
Point of no. I give her a piece of paper.
I also give her a feather, but it's just a feather.
I also give her.
I'm so loved.
You're so loved, and in 3 days' time, laden with shit. Just detritus from the road.
Here's a tree.
It's called
Alright, sorry.
Haverin.
Let's tell a story. Cricket, you bathe.
I shall.
Wonderful stuff. Is there anything anybody else would like to do?
I will do something when I'm by myself
Wonderful
on my
stuff.
watch.
Oh, there isn't a road, I'm assuming.
No.
We are through the forest.
You are through the forest, off the beaten track.
Okay. Cool. Before I cheers. Before I go to sleep, I want to go to just maybe sort of 10 minutes out from where we stopped.
Yeah.
Along our route that we went to.
Yes.
And from the ground near the base of a tree, I'm going to pull out a thread and cast alarm.
Lovely stuff.
Ooh.
Incredible.
Alarm. Sorry.
Lippity alarm.
Weasels, not llamas, sorry. He's supposed to be dead!
So good.
Sorry, future Ben. Anyway, alarm is cast, and you make your way back to the encampment. Anything else anybody would like to do?
I suppose I will pretend I don't care, and then after my bath, I will begrudgingly feed some old carrion to my fucking...
You do have rations for your weasels, and you do feed them so that they are well tended to.
I've got some food for you. Okay, Jesus, all right.
It's gonna get easier, bud.
Have you had a good day? Stuffy always nuzzled me when he had a good day. Well, all right, go to sleep. I'll see you in the morning.
He settles down. Who is taking first watch? Is there anybody, anything? No. Is there anyone, No.
Try one more time, darling.
That's 20. Is there anything anyone, fucking nailed it, would like to do before they take their rest? No? Lovely. Who is taking first watch?
I'll do first watch.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Perception.
Perceive, boy.
Was
My first roll in this episode.
so nearly a 1.
It really was. But it was a 16.
16 total. Lovely stuff.
16. Look at my perceiving.
The rapid breathing of the weasels not too far away. Mainly the only sounds that you can hear. They're all sort of sleeping in a not a pile, but in a tight group next to each other. But for the most part, other than slight bit of wind that rustles through the trees, it is silent.
I think he's going to take a moment and reflecting on his new abilities that he has been studying from Tony. He's going to cast a spell,
Okay.
if I may. And he's going to cast Sending.
Okay.
And he'll close his eyes and put his fists together. And picture in his mind the bushy black beard and wiry hair of his father, Olaf. And as his tattoos start to glow just gently, it's almost like another form of Siggy kind of stands up from his body, made of this like a golden aurora light, and whooshes off in the direction of Esheim. And he's going to say, Papa, Siggy, I'm safe. Don't know if you heard, but I'm in a lot of trouble. But it's okay. Because I have friends, new Dranger, that are looking after me. I miss you guys. Tell Mama I said hi.
Tell Mama that's about all you get.
I don't think he
No.
realizes, but
Yeah.
he's like, tell Mama I say hi, and maybe I'll see you soon. Fuck, how many words did Tony say? It was like, there's so much more I wanted to say.
Son. I am surprised to hear from you. Shame you got yourself into trouble, but I am sure you will be able to get yourself out again. What am I telling your mother?
I think he's going to cast it again. And a second illusory copy almost. Sorry, Papa, I ran out of words. I only got so many. Tell Mama I love her and I miss her. Have either of you ever heard of the Sword of Song? I saw Galder Freakrish.
You don't get Gold of Freakrish.
It's okay. It's a new skill.
We're learning.
We're learning.
I only just cracked it.
Right?
I will tell your mother. She will be pleased to hear from you. Come on, Olaf. Never heard of the Sword of Songs before. Nope. Don't know anything about that.
Is that it? Okay, he's going to go and try to cast it a third time. And he's like... and it's not going to work. Fuck. Well, it's nice to hear your voice, Papa. Useless. And he'll just sit and watch for the remainder of his watch.
The watch passes by undisturbed. Who are you waking for second watch?
Get away from me.
Eeny, meeny, but no. I'll wake Tony.
Tony?
Hey, Tony.
Hello.
Hi.
Antonia.
Oh no.
The liability.
Strap in.
Because you rolled in that one and a 2.
I did do that.
That is why.
Yes, yes I did. Oh, yeah.
Oh no, this guy.
You have cast the dome. Your friends take watch. And you settle down to sleep. And sleep comes to you.
Yeah.
You find yourself at the beginning of a pathway. A pathway you know well. This pathway leads up to one of the lowest peaks near your home. That peak, upon it, is where new charges of the temple are welcomed into the bosom of Haveren's grace. And you try and walk the path, and you are rooted to the spot. Unable to tread the path no matter how much you want to. And you sense motion behind you, but you cannot look. And one by one, the members of your temple begin to walk past you. They do not look at you at all. All you see is the backs of their heads as they walk the path up the mountain. One by one, everybody leaves you behind. And then your mother walks past you. You know it to be her, though she does not look at you. Your father walks past you. You know it to be him, but he does not look at you. And then, as dreams are not one to obey the laws of the material plane, the mountain starts to grow higher and higher above you. The path stretching out farther and farther and farther in front of you. You are getting left further and further behind. And as you become smaller and smaller and smaller, that pit in your stomach, that pit of loneliness just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and deeper and deeper and deeper. And then as you peer up at the mountaintops that loom high over you, you peer back so far that you fall. You fall backwards and you begin tumbling down, down, down. And it gets darker and darker and darker. And the further you fall, the more you are engulfed in this darkness. And then the voices come again. Poor Antonia. So alone. Abandoned by anyone she knew. And everyone she loved. How have you managed to come so far? Stumbling into one mistake after another. Peering where she should not. Nosy little girl. Silly, silly little girl. But you are not alone anymore. No, not alone anymore. We are here. We are with you, Antonia. Never alone. Tony! And you wake.
Where? You okay? What's going on?
Yeah.
What, bad dream?
Mm-hmm.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You sure you want to take watch? I can watch with you if you like.
No. No, it's fine. Sleep.
Tony, what's going on with you right now? Is it the thing that happened the other night? Is that still bothering you?
Yeah, I think so. It's fine, I'm fine. Go sleep, are you okay?
All right, but I don't like it. And I don't believe you, for the record.
I'd rather be awake.
Okay. If you need anything, I'll be on that pile of dirt over there.
Okay.
Good night, Tony.
Night.
So Gizmond, you take your rest. Antonia, give me a perception check.
Can she roll above a 2? Yeah, she can. 22.
22. You also hear that soft, rhythmic breathing of the weasels and the rustle of the trees above you. Is there anything you do on your watch?
Yeah. Oh god. Okay. Are any of the moons visible tonight?
I should check for you now. Bear with me a moment.
Oh god, what the fuck?
The other day, all 4 of them were out.
Yeah.
They were just different vibes.
Yes.
Different vibes.
You can see Havren's moon is waxing in. You can see Nelagweir's moon is half full. You can see Qualaro's moon is almost full and is just starting to wane. And you can see that though it is waning, Vantha's moon is also still in the sky, a sliver of pink.
Okay, so I think she just takes a moment to try and center herself after that. And she looks up at the moons and she sees Nelagweir's. And she closes her eyes, thinking about what the cleric told her before.
Mm-hmm.
But then when she thinks about even trying to send a prayer to her, I think she just gets a flash of like Ashikiela's face in her brain. And she just can't do it. So I think she tries her best to connect with Havren. She holds her symbol. And I think in her head, she just says, I know you can't always be here for me. But I was just trying to help. And I'm scared. For the first time in a long time, I'm scared, and I really fucking need you.
Roll me a religion check.
Can I have guidance myself with? Oh, I have a feather.
Not today.
I do. Yeah.
You do have inspiration
Yeah.
from your little convo with Sadie.
It's better than it was. 17.
17's not bad.
I rolled a 3 first.
Fuck's sake.
1, 2, 3.
Your voice full of earnest. A tremble, betraying just how scared you are. You send your plea up to the night sky. You do not hear anything back.
Great. Fuck. Okay. Should just watch for the rest of the time.
And your watch passes by undisturbed. At which point Willow does
Oh.
come out of her trance.
Hi.
Hi. You okay?
No.
No? What's... What?
I keep hearing the voices.
Still? She looks up at the moon.
And he's not here. I'm scared.
Okay, come here. And she'll take your hand. And she'll try and calm your breathing down with hers. When do you hear the voices?
When I'm sleeping.
Okay. What are they saying?
Basically just having nightmares, and they're saying that, well, they know me now. I don't know what they want.
No idea who they are.
No,
Does Sadie know?
I don't think so. I just don't know what to do. He's never... He's always there. I don't understand.
Willow pulls her hand out and uses guidance to create a glow. Can you do that?
Oh God. I'll try. Does it work?
Similar silvery glow
And she'll
lights on your palm.
place her hand together, and your hands will glow. He's still there. You won't be able to do that without him, right?
Yeah.
He's still there. You just have to trust that he'll show up when you need him most. Although this is scary, maybe he's already stopped it from being the worst.
finding out who this is, how this happened, and how to stop it might be good for you. Maybe you'll learn something. And that's all these gods want from us, is to follow them with loyalty and learn from what we go through. But they'll be there every step of the way. Because he loves you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
I'm sorry that what I did didn't work. I thought maybe,
What do you mean?
well, hopefully thought that when you stopped,
Oh,
that would have been it. It knackered me out, so.
I mean, I thought it was just nightmares, but it seems like it's probably more than that. I tried to get rid of it before, but it obviously didn't work. And now I have no more diamond dust left, so
Oh, okay. So we need to get some more of that.
yeah. Sorry, I wasn't gonna use it, but Sadie said that I should.
Stop. If I'd have known I could have used it for that, I would have done that in a heartbeat. It's diamond stuff, it doesn't matter. We'll buy more.
Kind of scared to sleep.
You don't have to. I'm just gonna be sat here anyway. You can stay with me if you want.
Okay.
Cool. And then I'll encourage you to put your head on my shoulders. And I'll hum a lullaby of a hovering lullaby melody of moons that
Yeah,
my mum
that
used
one.
to hum to
The one
me.
that I sang.
Yes, that one.
Nailed it.
And try to soothe her and help her fall asleep.
And you do.
Yeah.
And it is a dreamless sleep. Willow, is there anything you want to achieve on your watch, or do you just cradle
There's a
Tony?
lot of things I want to fucking achieve on my watch, but no.
No?
No, as in I'm not going to do it now.
That's fine.
There's just
Then the sun rises.
prick-ass gods that I want to smack around the face and...
Give it to me. A new day dawns. So reset your spells, reset your stories, reset your daily proficiency. What do I choose today? Select all those, get ready to go. Cricket, I'm assuming you bathe in the hole.
I'll take a little morning bathe.
A little morning bathe.
Wait. Sadie, did you piss in the hole?
What?
I'm already in it.
Never mind.
It's too late now.
I thought the pissing hole was that one, and that one's.
Sadie.
I'm just kidding.
Once everyone has everything prepared, you can set off once again. Willow, if you would like to roll me a survival check, please.
Natural one.
Natural one.
Go team!
Wait, isn't that the same pissing hole that we just passed?
I look at it. Yeah, it is.
Oh my.
Sadie, you got to drink some water, seriously.
Losing about half a day, it seems, going in one big circle. You loop back round and then you set off in the right direction, heading over eastward. Once again, you are unencumbered by any living being that does not cross your path, that is fairly empty forest so far, and your journey is undisturbed. Is there anything that anybody would like to achieve this day?
Yes.
Yes.
I would like to put my fancy booties on.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. And I'm going to climb up some trees and just get used to them. And you will probably just see my weasel is like keeping up with me on the ground level, and I am launching myself between trees.
Yes.
And just trying to push the envelope as to how far I can make it go.
and it's pretty damn far.
It's fully like Naruto Shippuden, just boing.
It's incredible, and the weasel is... It physically cannot keep up with you. No matter how much it sprints, you are 30, 40 feet ahead of it with every single bound.
Nice.
It's an incredible feat of acrobatics.
She will be entertained by this for probably 3/4 of the day.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. You give your weasel a break and just bound from tree to tree to tree, having to loop back round and meet up with the group so that they do not lose you, for you are far too quick for them. But you can follow just this slight drifting of leaf confetti that follows Nakani as she bounds from branch to branch.
I think when Cricket sees you go, he's gonna think that looks like fun, and then sees your first bound and look down at his actual frog leg and go, I don't want to embarrass myself, I'll just stay here and just carry on riding.
Yeah, fair. You not wanting to exert your actual physical energy when not assisted by magical items, you decide...
Mundane, non-magical fucking body.
Cricket is going to turn into a mage slayer by the end of this campaign. He's going to do away with all magic. Fuck magic. I love it. Incredible. And you continue with your day. Another evening starts to encroach on you. Let me add a day there. Lovely stuff. I'm assuming the same things happen. The dome is cast, the hole is dug and filled. Cricket bathes.
With water, please.
With water, please.
Sadie, for the last time, this is the pissing hole. That one is the bathing. You see the size difference.
Okay.
Yeah? I even
Sadie
put the little
deliberately
plank.
walk over to the water hole. It's so Sadie.
I even put the little plank on the pissing hole so you can sit on it if you wish.
Is there anything else would like to achieve?
You say that
I've done it again. What
every
is
time.
wrong with me?
Is there anybody?
Is there anything else would like to do tonight?
You did that again on purpose, didn't you?
I did.
Okay.
That one was intentional.
Okay.
Ben was about to start getting seriously worried. Yes, Nakani.
Can I do a generalized insight check as to mainly how those three... like...
Are y'all okay?
Yeah,
Are
we're all
y'all
good
good?
over here, like-
I fucked about for most of the day because I didn't want to just be around
Yeah.
whatever
That
this
energy.
is, having left Matthew behind. But now, as the evening draws in, I just want to like the equivalent of looking around a door and going, "Hey."
Yes, you can do so. Roll me an insight check.
Beautiful.
If any of you are trying to mask your emotions, roll a deception check. If not, roll me a persuasion check.
That is a 19.
Not bad.
What am I doing? Persuasion
Or what deception?
whichever you
Do not
choose.
tell us which.
Yeah, one of
Do we
them.
know? Yes.
26. Sadie is like
Poker face.
her natural
Yeah.
Rizzy self, just
God.
being like,
Lovely.
you know, Sadie.
26.
Whoa, Jesus.
That was
Kendall?
not enthusiastic.
5.
There it is. Amazing. What would Nakani see on a 5?
She is. I think she's been keeping herself to herself because I think she's very much in overthinking mode. How do I solve this? What can I do? Like, she's very scared, and I feel like she's trying to self-preserve. Like, So she would have been joining in conversations and stuff throughout the day, but I think she would. A lot of it's internal for her. She's very scared.
Love it. Okay. That's what you get.
Okay.
Thank you. Anything else before you all take your rest?
I think Siggy and Cricket maybe engage in some practice fighting.
Practice fighting, yeah.
Raps and stuff.
The rap and stab is practice.
We never did come up with a better name for that, did we?
We got time, don't worry.
It'll come to you. It will present itself. As I believe as Bolgus said, names will present themselves in due time. Do not worry.
Yeah, no, we'll come up with something better. I just feel like I'm, letting the team down in terms of bardness. Words are my game, and just can't. There's no inspiration there,
I think if we had a great name and we were shit at actually doing it, it would be worse for the team than being able to do it really well and not having a name. So I wouldn't worry about that. We killed the fuck out of that wasp when we needed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hells yeah.
Well, we can call it Hells Yeah if you want. I don't mind.
Hells yeah.
Hells yeah?
Like 9 hells yeah.
No, okay, let's call
How
it that.
many hells are there in Ilthansia?
There are many layers of hells.
Many layers of hells yeah.
Yeah,
It's getting away from you.
I like that.
We'll workshop. We'll workshop. Like Bolgus, Bolgus told me, oh hey, I came up with a name for my loot.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I'm gonna call it Merit.
Merit.
Yeah. Bolgus told me that Iptons of Merit they usually earn their name, and that really struck a chord. Huh.
Hey, struck a chord.
Struck a chord, and he's gonna strike a chord.
Lovely.
That's cool.
So it's Merit now.
Siggy, I know you wanted to make your loot magical and do magical things, but I'm happy it's here with us doing mundane good work.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. I couldn't leave it behind. And besides, magic's not the be all and end all, right?
I don't know.
It's a tool. It's an accessory. But
seems like a pretty useful tool.
yeah, to some degree. But it also can cause a lot of trouble.
Siggy, I felt really helpless when that stuff was going on in that room. Everyone was casting spells or trying spells or praying to gods or thinking about magical stuff, and I just stood there with my grung hands and my sword, and there was nothing to stab and there was nothing to poison. I don't know. Do you think I should try and be magical? Do you think I need more?
No, dude. I think you're strong and clever and useful in your own way. Like, just because you don't do magic doesn't mean you're not useful. None of us really know what happened to Tony. Not for sure.
I know, but no one else was useless. Everyone else tried something and it didn't work.
I understand where you're coming from, but you're not useless, Cricket, just because you can't do magic. I can't really do very good magic, and it's not something I've learned to do. It just kind of happens,
Yeah, but I'd still say you're helpful 50% of the time with your magic. I'm thinking about that knock, Siggy. That's what I'm talking about. Don't worry.
You had to bring up the knock, didn't you?
No, but I mean, even that was helpful in the wrong way.
Well, I could say the same about you in battle. Sure, you don't do magic, but you're really good at killing stuff, dude. I'm not. I don't hit very hard, but you do. That's why we need you. You're insightful. You're clever. You can get in small places.
I sure can get in the small
Sure
places.
can. I can't. See the thick thighs, you know? They're not going to squeeze through tiny little holes, but you can do it.
That's true. I will squeeze through any hole you need me to, Siggy.
Look, we all have things that we're good at, things that we're bad at. What's important is that we focus on the good things. And you're not even bad at magic. You can't do it, so it's not even on your repertoire. It's one less thing for you to worry about. Because trust me, magic is dangerous and silly, and in the wrong hands can really ruin some lives.
I know.
I'd stay away from it if I were you. You're better off without it.
I'd be dead without it. Many times over. And yet, I'm not sure how much I like it.
Yeah, you know, my people never really trusted magic much either. There's a fella from the Vardi who is a wizard. And he came to the Vardi. He wasn't born there.
Yeah, I thought you said all your magic was words and songs and stories.
It is. And I don't really know where that equates to magic in the grand scheme of things, but people like wizards, clerics, we didn't really super trust those people because we didn't know where that magic comes from. Things have changed for me now. Me and Tony had a couple of conversations, but Halfdan was shunned by my village because he was a wizard. And he learned his magic. Whereas for us, Vardi, it's innate. Rare, but innate. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this, but sometimes it's more trouble than it's worth.
I know, but when it is worth it, it is very worth it. I don't know, Siggy, I don't want to bother you. I don't know.
Hey, and I'm going to put my hand on Cricket's shoulder and look him like straight in the eyes. Cricket, whatever your surname is, do you have a surname?
No, we just have a clan name.
What's your clan name?
I'm from the Ignalki clan.
Agnelki.
Yeah.
Cool. Cricket of the Agnelki. You are a strong and powerful, if small, individual. And you do not need magic.
Okay, Siggy, thank you.
Chin up, dude. Let's try it again. And now, whip out the braces again.
Inspiration to the pair of you.
I already got it.
Who is taking first watch?
I'll do it.
Yeah. Nakana, give me a perception check.
Before people settle down completely, I will brew up some of my sleep herbal tea and leave it near Tony. And I'm not going to say anything, but I'm just going to put it down.
Yeah.
And then think, and then put an acorn next to it. Wait, am I awake?
Like a little.
You will be. This is before everyone goes to bed.
You just leave it next to it. Do I recognize it as the tea that Willow...
By the smell?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fucked her up.
Yeah.
It did. Thank you. Thank you. It's okay. You don't have to. She just downs it.
Make me an endurance check.
It tastes. Ain't no voices tonight. Oh god. What am I doing? A check.
Con check.
Check. Check.
Check.
Check.
Mic check 212.
Con check.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Nice pet talk.
We'll see.
19.
19.
Can do it.
You down this drink, and in one swift motion, it's down your gullet and into your stomach, and then you breathe and you taste it as this oxygen flows into your mouth, and immediately your stomach flips and you choke it down.
Was that the same tea?
Oh, the
Yes.
the TT.
Yes.
All right, have fun, Tony.
Yeah, good luck.
You will have a very good sleep.
Okay.
Good night.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Okay. Reception.
Perception.
Done my damage.
I feel like
That's a little stir of the pot. Here we go.
I feel like Tony picks up the acorn as well. And she's just like,
That's your chaser. That's your chaser.
Palate cleanser.
Given that the half-orc didn't say like how to use it, I have no idea whether it's a tablet, a suppository, you smoke it. What do you do with it? You just
In some gnomish cultures, an acorn suppository is traditional.
No. It's a cure for it's a cure for laxatives, right?
When it was like, I got 10.
Brilliant. Love it.
Well, I used
Let's tell a story.
Oh man.
Perception check.
okay.
Oh, sorry. Just before we all go to bed, Nakani, can you see in the dark?
No.
Oh, I got this, and he'll untie his little ribbon with his little 2 stones. These are my night vision goggles. You want?
You have vision in the night?
Well, I don't, but these do. You want to borrow them?
Oh, sure, yes.
Yeah, okay. There you are.
Excuse me a second.
That's all right.
it is like I'm a dome. It's small in the dome.
You just put them on like this.
It's only 10-foot radius.
Yeah, that's it.
They look good on me?
They look perfect.
Oh, good.
Cricket's
Okay.
never getting
There's
this
just
back.
like golden fur sticking.
Tony's like,
on
"What?"
the-
That's really cool.
Are they actually night vision goggles or is
Yeah, they are goggles of night vision.
this... Okay, yeah, great. Fab.
What's
Get your
happened
foot
to
up.
her?
You can roll at advantage.
Oh, cool.
I believe. Can you? Or do you
No, this
roll?
just allows you to roll without disadvantage.
Okay.
Well, then I can't roll again then.
No.
Yeah, 14.
14. Yeah, thank you for that, because I forgot you should be rolling a disadvantage. 14, you peer into the darkness. And occasionally you see a bat fly and flit between the trees. Sail over the canopy. Occasionally you hear the slightest...
I bet I could jump and catch one. But I won't.
Fucking, I'm not gonna lie, you probably could if you want to.
No, I'm going to resist the urge.
Did it get back in the dome?
Yeah.
Because I don't allow it in.
will not.
So you jump and then the bat would just stay on the top.
Legs like dangling in the air.
Get in here!
But other than that, there is no movement this evening.
Okay.
Who do you wake for next watch?
Did anyone say before they went to bed which watches they were going to take?
No.
Or is it
It's on you. I'm afraid.
everyone just...
Free reign.
Okay.
Tony's
out.
out.
Mo. Because I know that Sadie and Willow took watches last night. Willow and Tony took watches last night. I will wake up Sadie.
Lovely.
Sadie. Sadie.
Yeah, hi.
She's like here. Shh, be quiet. You will wake the others.
Big monkey.
Okay. With the goggles on.
That's such a good... Oh, I love it. That's great.
Are you okay?
Oh my god. Yeah.
You alright?
Yeah, sorry, you scared me. It's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's cool.
I did not mean to.
It's cool. It's cool.
Okay.
Sorry, Ben.
Okay. It has been very quiet. There are bats.
Bats?
Yes.
And they're making out.
Okay.
Oh. Do you want to take watch?
Not really.
Okay. Well, you have to.
Well, okay then.
Here are goggles.
Hey, aren't they crickets?
Yes.
Okay. You giving them to me?
Yes.
Much better.
They're very flattering.
Thanks.
Yes.
Okay, I guess I'll take my watch then.
Is she still right
No concept of personal space at all.
So, how are you doing?
I'm okay. I was going to ask how you were.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm okay. I'm tired.
Yes.
I mean, what happened the other night was kind of crazy, but I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. No strange urges or
Strange urges?
no?
Like what?
I don't know. Strange ones.
I have strange urges all the time.
Oh no.
Do you have any strange urges?
I had an urge to get a bat, but I resisted it, and that is important.
What are you gonna do with the bat?
I don't know. Hold it.
Just hold it? Not like eat it?
No. Why would I eat the bat?
I don't know.
Do you
Don't
eat
people eat bats? I don't eat bats.
Okay.
I would. If I was really hungry, then I might.
COVID comes so fancy.
Retcon, Ixnay.
Okay.
You're asleep. Shush.
Go to sleep.
No, I was worried because, you and Willow seem fine, but sometimes people can just, get through the day, and that's perfectly valid. I just wanted to check.
Oh, that's really nice. I mean, yeah, I'm okay. I don't really like being out in the wilderness too much.
Oh.
I think Willow is also okay. I don't know. I think she's very complicated.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sad that your friend left. He was kind of hot.
There it is.
Yes.
You guys been together a while?
Oh, yes and no. He found me, and then we traveled together for a bit, and then now he's not. So.
Hey, I'm sure you'll catch up with us, right?
Yes. Or, die horribly in something. Eat him or something. I don't know.
No. I don't think that's gonna happen. He seems pretty assured of himself.
Anyway, if you're well, then that is what matters, and I will go and get some rest, if that is okay.
Yeah. Hey, that's really nice. Thanks for checking in.
You're welcome. And Nakani's going to dive into the nest of weasels and just go.
Yeah. Perfect.
Are the weasels in the dome?
Definitely not.
You're outside of the dome.
I am outside the dome.
Because in the dome of weasels.
Yes.
It's almost as protective.
Oh, are they all like piled up on top of
They're
each
in like a little.
Oh.
And now Nakani.
Yeah. If you could make me a perception check.
I've not touched the goggles. They're
Still,
still, like
there.
that.
Just.
Oh, hello. 17.
17 is not bad.
No, it's not bad. It's good.
That's an assumption. Depends on what you're looking for. Look up to the night sky. That flash of colour of the nebula that paints the sky, still ever present. The four moons in their various sizes and various shapes hang in the sky. And the dark silhouettes of bats break up that peppering of starlight. And your watch goes by, undisturbed.
I look up to Haverin's moon.
Yep,
And I
it
just
is halfway full.
say under my breath, I don't trust you either. which one's right.
Gaelic or Gaelic? It's both.
Well, okay then.
Not for Scots, to be fair.
Welsh.
This hate, man.
I'm also gonna do my nightly magic practice. Up.
What are you trying to cast?
Minor illusion.
Minor illusion.
And like I get my notebook where there's like a diagram of like the hand motions and it's like meticulously mapped out as to how one would cast minor illusion. And I'm just there like over and over again.
What are you trying to Illuse. That's where I got myself, and I was like, back up, back out. That's not the word.
Conjure.
What are you trying to conjure? What illusion are you trying to conjure?
A mug of tea.
Mug of tea. Okay. You go through the hand gestures, try and recite the verbal and somatic components. And a tiny whirlwind coalesces. And an illusory mug sits before you.
Bitch. Oh. Okay. Okay, fine. I'll stop trying. And she just like closes the book and sulks.
You sulk for the remainder of your watch, and you know it is time to take the rest of your sleep when Willow starts to stir. But before we get to that,
No. I'm scared.
Antonia,
Oh, for crying out loud.
I tried, man. I tried.
When the drugs.
Not another one.
Not another way.
Oh God, honestly, I can't take any more. Dream.
Antonia, you stand in a room that is very familiar to you. This room resides within the temple that you grew up in. And standing before you is your best friend, Cassie. Her black hair spills out, framing her pale skin. And fear, icy, grips your heart as you know this is the moment you last saw her. But you also intrinsically know that this moment is different. Cassie's face twists into an evil glare as she speaks to you. But it is also not Cassie's voice that comes out. Poor Antonia. Your journey has been nothing but suffering, and it has left in its wake so many delicious fears. We are so grateful that you came looking. We are so happy to be with you. We will never abandon you. As they speak, Cassie's face suddenly twists and fades into the face of your mother. Speaking out of Cassie's body, the black hair turning to ginger that is also mirrored in the brown eyes and freckled face that you know. We will love you when no one else has. We will always love you, Antonia. You have so much for us to feast on. Your mother's face begins to twist, and then your father is the one looking at you, still atop Cassie's unmoving body, dark brown beard sprouting out from the jaw. And now we feast. Once again, you are suddenly looking at Cassie. That cold, horrible, evil look in her eyes that is now also joined by a hunger. Her mouth begins to open, but all you see inside is blackness, and dark tendrils start to pour out of this void in the center of her face. It leaks out of her eyes and falls out of her nose, and this huge, slithering black nothingness writhes before you, growing and swelling, swallowing every part of your vision. It is not the beautiful, soft darkness of a midnight sky. This is the hard, crushing, oppressive darkness of nothingness. And it swells and creeps closer and closer to the edges of your vision, and all you can do is stand and watch as it begins to consume you. You open your mouth to scream. The most visceral scream you could muster, but all that comes out is silence. You feel the scream tear your throat, and still only more silence. And then you blink, and there is a figure standing before you. He is standing before you. You do not need to see his face to know it is him. You would not even need to see the colour of the purple sash that wraps around his head. From behind him, you can see that crack in his flesh that parts his hair continues to the back of his head, and inside of his skull looks like a grey marble that has been roughly and aggressively split. And then he speaks. But as he does so, you are shocked by how he sounds. For every single time he has spoken, it has been in much the same calm, measured, an almost delicate manner. This is far removed from that. How dare you slither into her mind? How dare you try and assert your control here? There is a hiss as the shadows start to recoil, and you can see as the crushing darkness begins to peel away that there is a barrier of smoky black energy reverberating in front of him, and it is pushing back the darkness. The black void begins to peel away to reveal a dark night sky, and the oppressiveness starts to lift. That black barrier still thrums and shakes as if caught in a hurricane. Who do you think you are to assume you could take her from me? She remains under my protection. Do you hear me? She shall come to no harm by any agency of yours. You shall find no feast here, O Lord of Terror. You cowardly worm, to assume you could cling like a parasite to her mind, after I had already banished you once already. Your arrogance knows no bounds to assume I would not find you here, to assume you could take from her as you please. and not incur my wrath. See to it that the voices of madness tread not here again, as I fear next time I shall not be able to stem my anger with such practiced control. And with that, he thrusts his hands forwards, and the darkness is blasted from your mind, leaving you only a floating space of night sky. You start to float back with the force, slow motion falling onto your back. And just before your eyes flutter closed from the exhaustion, you feel arms catch you and lower you gently to the ground that was unseen and non-existent before. And you simply hear the softest as you are cradled into a dreamless slumber. Willow, you come out of your trance. Sadie is awake.
Sadie's looking at Tony, and then as soon as she notices that you're awake, which probably takes her a while, she looks away.
How is she looking at Tony?
Make me an insight check. Make me deception or persuasion check.
Too much for my brain.
I don't think if she didn't notice that Willow was looking, then...
With a passive perception of 8, I assume not.
22.
With concern and care...
Yeah.
Guilt.
Yeah.
I can take over now.
Okay. You alright?
Yeah, fine. I'm fine. I'll do my usual till sunrise.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to be sorry. You're fine.
I didn't mean... I don't want for any of this to happen.
No, of course not.
Okay. She's gonna just roll over. I think she's gonna try and stay awake, but pretend like she's asleep and close her eyes, but try and stay awake and just...
Yeah. Willow, is there anything that you would like to achieve on your watch?
Yeah, I think Willow gets into like a bit of a headspace about Tilly Creek. And she thinks to the Siggy situation and how angry she was at him. and the contemplation to not cast Revivify that crossed her mind. She thinks to the moment with Nakani in the tavern, where she let out the stuff about the assassin, unbeknownst to her, but just how flippant she was with it. And then the crack that she showed with her hand, and seeing the intrigue or the inquisitive nature of Nakani try to figure out what was that. She thinks to the moment with Tony and the panic she felt, and how she just lost control with everyone. And the moment with Havarin. And I think she'll, kind of in a bit of a state, she's going to get up and walk out of the dome. And kind of feel a bit hot, so she's going to head over to the hole with the water. And I think she's just going to splash some water in her face and just... and then catch a glimpse of herself in the reflection. And kind of just see the tired in her eyes. See the smile gone. Start to see a more similar Willow that she saw about 2 years ago. That hasn't really been there since she's met Tony. So she'll go into her bag of holding and she'll pull out the necklace and place it on. And just staring at herself in the reflection. Willow. Stay focused. You need to regain control and stay focused. And as she's looking in the water, I think she'll see the reflection of the moons kind of behind her. And she'll kind of look up at the Havarin one. And then look down to the dome. And again, just think about these, like, what she sees as just slip-ups of control, just losing this control and this demeanor that she's been remaining so careful with. And then she'll shift her eyes and look up to the stars and just feel this need for help to continue this. And she'll feel, she's always feels like there's not, but that as if there's these tiny, like, really fine thread that just ties her to every single star. That's not really active, but when she focuses on them, she can just feel this connection to her. And she'll pull her hand up and the finger will start to glow. And this starlight is going to rush down her arm and come up into her head, which is going to create this tiara. She activates her starry form, the dragon. But surprising to her, as she does this, the stars don't stop there as they cascade down her back, and behind her these starlight dragon wings appear and fill around her. And she looks up to the stars as if she's invited. Her feet just lift off the ground, and for the next 6 or 7 minutes she's just going to fly straight up to the sky.
Straight up?
Yeah. 40 feet,
40 feet.
I think.
Double dash.
Yeah. Let me double check.
Willow, I need you to make me an endurance check.
Uh, 17.
17's very good.
Thank you. Oh, shit. 20. No. What's our proficiency at the moment?
+4, I believe.
1 less than that. 19.
You fly up and up and up for a couple of minutes. It's about the 3-4 minute mark that your vision starts to fade ever so slightly, and you blink and you catch yourself and you actually realise how cold you are. And you realise that you're short of breath and the air is getting very thin.
Okay, I think she'll stop there. And she'll just hover as these kind of wings just like slowly undulate.
You come to a very abrupt stop, just as this starlight, just as you say, very softly, just keeps you in the air.
And then she's just going to stay there for a bit, and she's just going to connect with the stars that are above her. And these strands are going to start to glow. Hundreds of them, just connecting to her, connecting to the wings, connecting to the brain, but more importantly, connecting to her voice box. And across the next minute, this energy is just going to pour from the starlight into her throat, and her throat's going to glow. And where this tired, uncertain, sad elven woman was, everything just starts to lift again. The smile creeps into the corner of her eyes. The sadness fades from her eyes. Sorry, the smile creeps in from her mouth.
I'm with you.
The bags disappear. This like rejuvenation happens. As everything lifts. And then she'll reactivate another wild shape to get the same thing.
Yeah.
And then she'll slowly drift back down to the ground.
Feet are light on the floor.
Okay. And she'll wait for the sun to start to rise.
It's about an hour and a half before you see the first signs of morning. But as it ever does, dawn breaks.
And I'm going to quietly go up to Sadie and wake her.
Okay.
Sadie. It's just me.
Hey.
Morning. Shh, shh, shh. Oh. It's dawn. But come with me, come with me.
Okay.
Quickly. I'll pull her out of the dome.
Okay.
And just take her like 100 feet away from the dome.
Easily done.
Hi, morning. I just, I wanted to apologize. for the other day, in your room with Tony. I was just worried about her. I panicked about what was happening to her, and I just kind of flipped and did a little woo in my brain, which isn't usually like me. To be fair, I'm not really an angry person at all, so I just got a bit worried, and I just wanted to say that I'm sorry, and I don't think it was your fault. Obviously, it's not your fault. You don't do that to people, and you've been nothing but helpful since you joined, and I just want to say that you didn't have to apologize at all. It was me that had to apologize. So I apologize, and I'm sorry.
She puts her arm around you. It feels cold and
It feels
metallic.
cold.
You don't have to explain yourself to me. I get it. I have family. I know she's like family to you, and I would have reacted in the same way. So, there's no...
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you a hug. And
I'm just glad that you're okay, and we're gonna work to get Tony okay as well, and she will be.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm glad she's got someone else in her corner who can help keep her on track. She's got a lot she wants to do.
Really?
Yeah, and I want to make sure that she does it. So
Okay.
I'd appreciate you helping encourage her.
Of course.
Keep her close, keep her focused, keep her faith alive.
Okay.
I think it's good for her. You're good for her.
She's great. I can't believe what she did for me. She's very selfless. She just wants to do good. She's been through a lot lately. You know that.
No, but it's good.
We'll all look out for each other.
Yeah, we will. Okay. I'll be in a second.
Okay.
And she just watches Sadie walk back to the tent and just lets out a...
Okay.
puts on the smile and then goes in.
Okay. You're all awake. Ready for a new day. Prepare your spells, prepare your stories.
Can I ask?
Prepare your
Doobly-doo.
performances.
Yeah.
Yes.
How do I feel when I wake up after that? Do I wake up? Am I alive?
Like you got the good.
Willow, you look over to Tony and she's
Daddy.
not moving.
Well, that was for nothing.
Antonia, you wake slowly, gradually, softly. And there's a lightness in the back of your mind. There is a warmth in your chest where there was fear before. And you know that he has protected you.
Cool. In fact, she just lies on the floor for a bit, like, breathing that in. And there's just, like, such a feeling of gratitude and love in her. But she'll just stay lying down, like, do you know when people are like, when the relief washes over you and you're just like, ah, she's just lay on the floor, like, smiling, covering her face.
Are you okay? You got a headache?
You're back.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't have a headache.
Okay. Did you sleep okay?
Yeah. Well, I did in the end.
Any more voices?
Yeah. There was, but I think it's gone.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, great. What? How'd you know?
I think he helped.
Oh my god, that's great. That's wonderful. See, I told you.
Yeah.
He was there the whole time.
Yeah. There was a name that was said, actually. Sadie.
Oh.
Well, I don't know. The thing that I did back in Tilly Creek didn't work. I was having the dreams. But I think they've gone. No.
Oh.
Hopefully. Well, Havern, he helped, I think.
Oh. Take it back.
But in the dream or vision or whatever it is, he said. What was it? The Lord of Terror?
The Lord of Terror.
That's what he said.
Are we all hearing this?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Riggedy bells. Yes, you did it.
Ring a ding ding.
Riggedy bell.
You can make me
School of Rock.
make me a religion check.
In the tray.
No. No. I don't know.
Can we all do it for shits and gigs?
You cannot do it for shits and gigs, but you can do it if you think Siggy would. It's definitely at disadvantage for you.
Oh, bitch.
I don't even like clerics.
Religion. I rolled a 17 and an 18.
Religion.
Plus 2, that's 19.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of him.
It's a little on the nose.
Yeah. I mean, it's. We have a name.
Yeah, that's good. Did you see anything? Did you see what they look like?
Well, I have a feeling that they were trying to just scare me with things in my life that have happened. So it kind of appeared to me as people I know rather than themselves.
But they're gone? You told them to fuck off, right?
Well, I was kind of in the darkness and Havern, he came. It was crazy.
Wow. That's pretty awesome.
I think they're gone.
Yay!
I can try and make sure if you like. There's a thing that I could do, or I could have a quick listen just to see if there's any voices left.
Sure?
Only if you're comfortable with it, of course. You know, just
Yeah?
okay. And he's gonna strike a chord on the lute and cast Detect Thoughts.
Oh. Oh. Oh my god.
You might need to let me in.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna have a listen and see if there's any voices left in there. If you think it's a good idea. I'm just grasping at straws here. I don't want to.
You know what? I'm okay.
Okay, I understand.
I'm pretty confident that
Good.
he got rid of them.
Can't lose you again, Antonia.
Yes. Anyway, but it's
That's great.
There's,
That's great.
Yeah, and there's something that we can research that or
The Lord of Terrors?
I guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'll have words with you both after the session, don't you worry.
No, that's great. That's good. Answers, clarity, answers.
Well met. So, well, maybe Havern can just, pop on over to Thrin and sort my mom out. That would be cool, wouldn't it, Mr. Havern? Yeah.
I don't really think gods tend to pop anywhere, but we got this.
You would not know that.
I'm assuming gods don't really pop anywhere.
What do you know about gods?
Nothing.
Right.
That's why I'm
Anyway.
assuming. So I have no information to go on.
But hey, he did it.
That's amazing.
I really didn't. I mean, not that I'm doubting what he can do, but I thought I was alone in that. So, I mean, the fact that he did that, it means there's hope.
Yeah.
So,
And hey, you're like the least alone person ever. For real. You got Havern and you got all of us.
okay.
Everything I say makes it awkward.
I thought it was very eloquent, Sadie.
Thank you.
I'm just not used to people being
Nice.
What? Hello?
She's like the nicest person
are.
ever.
I was about to say.
I mean, other people.
I could be a dick to you if you want, if it makes you more comfortable.
Maybe.
Yeah, you look a mess.
Great. Thank you.
Siggy, let's go do some morning exercises. Tony, I'm very happy you're better.
Me too.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry for all of this.
Hey, maybe it was... Oh, I don't know about the two.
I put cricket on my shoulders and start doing squats.
With an awkward silence.
Squares?
You train. You prepare. You saddle up your weasels. And you set off. For whatever the rest of these woods have in store for you.
My God.
And I do believe that is the perfect point.
Oh my God.
I want more.
Thank you to Nakani for taking what I ignorantly offer you and breaking the game even more.
Serious monkey business.
Very good. Stupid of me to even offer you that. Why? Oh, why? But here we are. Thank you to Sigismund for the pep talk he gave Cricket. Thank you to Cricket for the incredible anti-magic chat. I have told you this before, but I am loving this battle that you are having with that. And no, genuinely, I really do. It's incredible.
Crystal takes down the monarchy, Cricket takes down the magic-y.
Yeah, legit. It could well end up being that way.
I take it all down.
Cricket ends magic in Elfland.
Thank you to Willow for just a load of background RP surrounding these two individuals. And thank you very much to Sadie and Tony for continuing this this little enigma of what is happening to Sadie's mother. As per usual, thank you to you at home for watching. Please join us again next week, where the players keep travelling towards Leatherforth, and hopefully this time they will not be plagued with nightmares.
I hope so.
For now, adventurers, keep on keeping on. Peace and love. Good night.
Bye.